What just happened? I am elated. Vegas wins their first game of the season against the San Jose Sharks. And at the same time, I feel bad for Alex Nedeljkovic. I'm gonna start there at the end. It's a tie game 3-3. How did it get tie game 3-3? Well, Vegas gets this power play, a legitimate one. There was legitimate hooking there from, I think it was Smith, who, oh man, Will Smith is gonna be a fantastic player, but some of the decisions he made in those last like 4 minutes, I'm still trying to process. So they're on the power play and nothing happens. Dorofeev gets one shot off on the power play from his spot, which didn't score. And San Jose's up 3-2 at this point, right? And then they pull Schmid. And so for 2 minutes, it's 6-on-5. And San Jose does a really good job defending. It was fantastic stuff. And there's this play that's broken up. Celebrini, who is so good, oh my goodness, gets the puck out to Eklund. Eklund streaming in. Eichel disrupts it a little bit with his stick to where he can't bury it as he's streaming into the zone, and it goes behind the net. And so Eklund is the first one to the puck though, which Vegas, don't do that. And he grabs the puck, spins around, and Theodore, with a massive stick check to break it up, sends it into the post or to the side and saves a goal. Theodore for Vezina. And Vegas just turns the other way. Jack Eichel, who broke up the stick on the zone entry from Eklund, is able to get the puck at the red line, just kind of flings it in, dumps it in. It's a nothing little just air lob, and it bounces, and Nedeljkovic comes out to play it, and as it bounces, it takes a weird, funky bounce. Vegas got blessed with the luckiest bounce, and it goes in. Eichel scored a goal from 100 feet away on a goalie. I guess there's nothing he can't do. We were telling him to shoot more, and he does, and he scores from 100 feet away on a goal. Like, insane. Keep doing that, Eichel. And Vegas ties the game in a very improbable way. And I'm watching this, and I'm going, what? What? Ah, man. I felt bad for Nedeljkovic. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to feel bad for him worse here in a minute, but I like the Sharks. This team is fun. I am a Vegas fan. I hated you guys with a passion. After 2018-19, that season for sure. Like, I know 2017-18, we also had the playoff series, but it really, like, and it was just nothing but, like, hatred on both sides since, and then you guys became irrelevant after, you know, that conference championship run, and it's all been about the rebuild. And you guys have Ryan Reeves playing for you, which that is bizarre, bizarro world. And you guys drafted really well. You guys got really blessed with the spots that you were drafting in. Vegas has never drafted higher than 6th, and that's even though they were an expansion. Anyway, Michael Misa, who not playing. Right? It was Reeves in for Misa, but Eklund, Celebrini, Smith, those kids are phenomenal players. Askarov on the bench. I like them, and your guys' rebranded jerseys look sick too. Better than the old ones that had the, like, just the stripe of orange. I don't know. In overtime, there were a couple of moments where I was like, ooh, San Jose is... And Vegas is on the second half of a back-to-back. Noah Hannafin was out because he got injured yesterday in overtime against the Kings. And so back-to-back games and back-to-back days with back-to-back overtimes. Just playing the full, you know, as much as we can. And there's this play that's broken up where Marner is he's skating back towards Schmid in net, and Klingberg, he tries to backhand send it up to, I think it would have been Theodore, and it gets broken up by Klingberg, and the puck takes a weird bounce out, and Smith books it, Riley Smith, And for a 34-year-old, I need to, I'm gonna grab something in a minute. He got there so quick. Will Smith, lackadaisically just not doing anything in the neutral zone, waiting for, I think he saw Nedeljkovic coming up towards the puck because it bounced all the way towards San Jose's side of the blue line. And that he shouldn't have done that, Will Smith. That was a blunder on his end. But, you know, rookies and, you know. But Riley Smith gets there first. Swings his stick, it hits the puck, and it goes into the zone. Nedeljkovic is at the blue line. He's at his blue line. And he goes towards the puck where the puck is. Shea Theodore gets there first. It's like it's on the blue line, but it didn't come out to be offsides, and Theodore is able to send it up to Riley Smith with basically an empty net goal, even though the goalie was on the ice, and wins the game in overtime. A game that Vegas should not have won. This is the luckiest win, I think, in Vegas Golden Knight franchise history, given the fact that the reason that we tied it was because of Jack Eichel's weird send-in little flying puck with a bounce that went in from 100 feet away, and whatever that happened. Whatever that was in overtime.
Can you believe what we just saw? Whoopsies!
Other aspects of this game, so yay, Vegas wins. Huzzah! And Nedeljkovic, I really do feel bad for.
That's rough, buddy.
Akira Schmid was in because, you know, second half of back-to-back, and so resting Hill, who did not have a good game. And Schmid didn't have a terrible game. It was kind of similar in the sense that, but you can't blame the goals on him, but you want him to make a save. He does! In the third period, there is a 2-on-0, basically, because the defense laps McNabb, and I think I don't know if it was Allen or not, but McNabb and Stone are the ones that are back, and the McNabb pinches a little bit towards this guy, but it creates this 2-on-0 for San Jose, and across crease, Akira Schmid is able to get his, I think it was his pad or his stick on it, barely, to be able to keep it a 1-goal lead for San Jose before all that insanity happened. This is the second game in a row that has been, like, I was not bored, but like it was a different game for the first 55 minutes, and then an entertainment factor dialed the crap up all the way up to an 11. Pavel Dorofeyev scored another power play goal, and it's the exact same one as the other 2 that he scored yesterday, and so that brings him up to 4 goals so far this season. He leads the NHL, and he's gonna command so much on his AAV. He did lead our team in goals last year, and is, I guess, automatic on the power play. Vegas's power play is what, 3 for 8, 3 for 9 this season so far? Insane. The other goal that Vegas scored was in the first period. Brett Howden just dances through San Jose. He grabs the puck all alone, just kind of skates up towards the net and buries it past Nedeljkovic. San Jose had a complete lapse in defense there. I don't know what they were doing. I talked about Vegas's 4 goals. Let's talk about San Jose's. I haven't seen the first one still. I was playing hockey when the game started, and I scored a goal. Fun adventures for me playing hockey. I got the pass cross crease, but I was like at the goalie's doorstop, right? And I got barely any of the puck on this. I kind of whiffed, but it knuckle pucked like up into the air and slowly. So it's just spinning up into the air, just goes delicately over the goalie's shoulder, off the crossbar, and then down into the post. So I double doinked it and it went in. That was, I felt so lucky. Little did I know that the Vegas Golden Knights were gonna be just as lucky for all that to happen. Anyway, Jeff Skinner, really, he was the goal scorer by Ty Dellandrea. I still remember when he had a great game in the playoffs with the Stars against us. That took a weird bounce off of the skate, and Jeff Skinner pounces on the puck out of nowhere. That's really unfortunate. Off of White Cloud's skate toward and then he shoots it on Schmidt himself. White Cloud, dude. Okay, Lauzon as our defense, because we didn't have Hanifin in, so Hutton came in. And our defense tonight was McNabb, Theodore, Hutton, White Cloud, then Lauzon and Korzak. It really is missing a Petro-sized hole there, and Hannafin, I guess, as well. It's just, this defense is suspect. And Lauzon, I know he hasn't played, and this is a huge asterisk, which I was reminded of tonight. He hasn't played regular season NHL games since December 2024 because of the injury that he had last season. And so this is his second game, and it's in a back-to-back. But he has not looked great. I have been very unimpressed by him. Just kind of defensive lapses in his own zone, and some of the things that he's done. I just, in general, think it would be better if once Hannafin comes back that Hutton took that spot. And hopefully, because he's on my team, I want him to do well. I want all these players to do well. He's able to get back up to game speed. If he's able to do that, then great. But he's had a rough couple of games to start the season. I still can't believe we won that game. That's insane. Alex Wemberg on the power play. He bounced on a puck that just bounced around, like, and then Philip Kurashev also scored, where he was the first one to get to the puck off of it. Just San Jose capitalized on chances and puck bounces that went their way. Good for them. They played really, really well tonight. And that's basically the main takeaways from this game. San Jose was impressive. Vegas was lucky. And in the end, Vegas's luck reigned supreme for them to be able to win in overtime against San Jose. Which, coming into this game, Vegas was 14-0-3, I think, in San Jose all time. And so when San Jose was up 3-2 and the time was winding down, it looked like it was going to be San Jose's first win in regulation against Vegas in the SAP Center. Thankfully for me, because Vegas fan, that didn't happen. And Vegas came out on top. Nothing short of entertaining so far to start the season. So that's fun. I need to grab, hold on. For every goal Riley Smith scores this season, Granny Smith apple. Because I forgot to do it after he scored the game winner. He scored 2 goals. No? And I needed to eat 2 apples after his game 3 game winner against Edmonton, and I didn't, and then Vegas didn't score again. So I'm making sure to do it this year. But yeah, no, I did this with hot dogs with Phil Kessel the year we won the cup. And so if I'm able to be consistent with this all year, anytime Riley Smith scores a goal, eating Granny Smith apple, then future success will be inbound, of course, because the world revolves around me. Good day today. Good game. Vegas's next game is going to be on Saturday. Holy moly, that's 3 games in 4 nights, which, if it seems like there's a lot of games to start the season, that's because it is. Because this season is going to be condensed because we have the Olympic break in February that's going to take like most of the month. And so the season has to happen in a shorter amount of days. And so there's going to be a lot less rest days. There's going to be a lot more back-to-back games. And so it will be, I think, for everybody, more of a war of attrition this season specifically because we have the Olympics and the NHL players returning, which is a good thing. Best on best hockey is so good. And so I'm excited for that, but it is a lot of hockey in a smaller amount of time. And so let's enjoy it as much as possible, and let's let Vegas keep being entertaining and hopefully keep winning. 1-0-1 to start the season. Our next game is Saturday against the Kraken in Seattle. So that should be fun. Exactly. But that's going to be it for Game 2's nightly review. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.